Well, homes and lives are under serious threat in Queensland as crews work to contain an out-of-control blaze near the New South Wales border. We've got reporters in both states for us this morning, Queensland and New South Wales. But first, let's go to Lauren Forbes at QFES headquarters. Lauren, a small border town has been saved.
Yes, Pete, a fire front has come within metres of a small border town of Wallangarra. It's after the blaze known as the Christie's fire crossed over from New South Wales from Jennings. Now, residents were ordered to evacuate yesterday afternoon, the blaze moving so quickly that some did not have time to leave. Now, fortunately, the community narrowly was saved from the bushfire with the help of water bombing from New South Wales. Now, there are reports this morning of 5 properties being damaged in that town as crews work to understand the full extent of the damage. Now, residents there have been cut off from power and urged to conserve water usage. It is a small win and a small victory for fire crews, but the battle is not over. An emergency blaze is now burning in the Southern Downs region near the New South Wales border. Residents there this morning are being urged to evacuate along in Dalveen, the Glen, Silverwood and Cherry Gully. Now, those residents are being told to leave immediately. It's as crews worked tirelessly overnight with changing wind conditions.
No, a lot of them, we've got a lot of proactive tactics in place to try and keep these fires contained where we can. But we're going to get more situational awareness later today when we get aircraft in the air. As you can appreciate, overnight there's been some busy conditions.
Now, this morning, Pete, there are 8 prepare to leave warnings in place. So more than 1,000 crews and 40 aircraft are spread across the state working on containment lines. At least 71 properties have been destroyed in these blazes that have been stretching over the last 2 weeks. Crews are on edge. They don't know how the next 2 days look like, but they are welcoming this southerly wind change, which is causing and creating easing conditions for them today, Pete.
Lauren, thank you. A fire tanker has flipped onto its roof in a gully in northern New South Wales, trapping a volunteer firefighter. He was rescued with the help of Queensland fire crews. Kenny Heatley is following this story. He's live for us at the RFS headquarters in Sydney. Kenny, so we're all on board okay?
Yeah, we think so, Pete, yes. 3 were transported to hospital, 1 refused. You mentioned that the driver became trapped, and a nearby Queensland fire truck was able to assist to get that last remaining firefighter out. It just goes to show how dangerous conditions are, and all reports are that there's just been so much smoke near the Tenterfield area. The town came under ember and smoke attacks last night. There was an evacuation centre that was set up at the Tenterfield showgrounds. So this truck rollover happened just to the north of Tenterfield, and there's a cluster of fires that are still burning around there. There were emergency level warnings there too, and also around Tabulum. Right now there are 9 watch and act warnings across the state. There were 8 emergency level fires last night, including on the mid-north coast in Imboida and in the central west of New South Wales. Lots of road closures as well, particularly around the northern tablelands. We did have a southerly change move through last night, which is assisting firefighters. Much cooler temperatures there today, but the focus right now, they tell me, is still the protection of property, and eventually later today and into tomorrow it'll shift to building containment lines, and then the impact assessment crews can get in, because there are reports that there have been property losses in the Tenterfield LGA. We just don't know exactly where and how many and what type of property it is, because it's just still too dangerous to get in. But Pete, some meaningful rainfall possible coming through the area from Friday into the weekend, so that should help as well.
Kenny Heatley, thank you.